All right, Shalom. Start first by giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, HaKodash Rakah. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect, the house of David, those that will receive salvation during the coming destruction. Hot topic, of course, this new Black Panther movie that everybody's raving about, And you Jakes and brothers been on it anyway, but you Jakes just don't see the big picture, man. You guys are so blind you can't see how easily that this devil is setting you up to come down upon you with great wrath. Like he's not gonna waste this opportunity on of gathering all you Jakes together to go to the, especially you black people, so-called Negroes, really the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and the dark tribes of the nation of Israel, especially you guys, man. They really gonna roll on you now. They just seeing what the temperament is between Kendrick Lamar and his Dave Chappelle and all these different comedians putting out their black energies and all the different TV shows with black energies and so on and so forth. This devil is watching what you're up to, man. And so he's not going to have a problem cutting your EBT. Not going to have a problem cutting your SSI, cutting all the government subsidies, Section 8, so on and so forth, that you black women get, that you so-called Negro men, black men get. He don't like the black conscious movement. That's against him. If you call yourself black, even though he calls you that, that's what it is. But that's all a device of this devil. And you guys are going out there being all hyped up about this movie, not realizing that it's really just a comic book. But if you know anything about comic books, especially when this one came out in the 60s, as I'm going to read into the Wikipedia here, they were dropping political messages in comics, whether it was the comic strips in the newspaper or even in a comic book. And in between the energy that's going on in the world at the time, you have to figure out, you could see what was going on in the comic book and what this devil's agenda was. Well, this Black Panther movement, talking about the Black Panther Party, it's not going to save you, man. There's nothing that they can do. Trying to be segregated, that's not going to work. That's not going to work to get you out of what you're in. These curses, man, it's not getting you out of this. Only way you can get out of this is you turn to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which is the name of the Most High God and His Son in the Hebrew tongue. That's the only way, with all your heart and all your soul, man. That's the only way that you're going to get out of this. If you're an Israelite anyway, which is a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. There's no other way out. Looking for sweet Jesus and baby Jesus and all of that, that's not the way out. Looking for this devil to slide over in his kingdom so you can get in and establish yourself in this, it's not the way out. Pursuant to the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, it says, I believe the 18th verse, it says, we shall take the kingdom, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. That's the only way we get it. Like in the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter, it says he will take and as a matter of fact, in the book of Daniel, it said it too. He said he set up the bases of men. He give the kingdom to who he will, and he dwelleth in the kingdom of men. The Most High rules in the kingdom of men. Same thing in Samuel. He'll take it from a low somebody off a low estate and set them up as the princes, and somebody that's riding upon horses that's in rulership position and put them down as the lowly. Well, he just did that, putting Esau in power and taking us down from that. And then he's going to do it again, taking Esau out of power in the kingship and rulership and put it lowly as Jake in that position. But he's not taking you 2/3, man. So you got to understand what the big picture is. This devil, he knows he have but a short time left. He's going to come down upon you with great wrath, So I'm going to read the Wikipedia and just close out. Just something to throw out there in the spirit, because everybody's flocking to these theaters, man. I'm going to laugh this devil pull something, man. Another false flag with guns. They trying to take your guns from the Florida shooting and 1 October out here in Vegas shooting. All the Sandy Hook, all of these events, man. Colorado, multiple events. All these things is set up to take your guns and to take away what they wrote in their laws as the Second Amendment rights. To bear arms if the government rise up against you. Well, the government's going to rise up against you anyway. So they're going to take your guns and they're going to force you to take the chip. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to pull up this article all the way. Okay, so I'll read some of this going on in here. It says Wikipedia for Black Panther, the comics. It says Black Panther but you guys are taking it too literal. Though Esau does put subliminal messages into this, but you missed the point that this is like a temperature test to see how amped up you guys are. Like the scripture saying, Genesis the 49th chapter, Judah is a lion's whelp, who shall rouse him up? Right? And as he, as an old lion, he croucheth and layeth there, and who gonna rouse up? Who gonna rouse us up? Well, this is to rouse you up. It says, anyways, Black Panther Comics says, Black Panther is a fictional superhero appeared in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character was created by writer-editor Stan Lee and writer-artist Jack Kirby, first appearing in Fantastic Four number 52 in July 1966. So this is back in the 60s when the Black Panther Party was doing something, right? So it all ties in. And I'm sure if you read these comic books, they have a political message. But you guys are missing it. This isn't where our power lies in. Our power lies in the Most High God and in His Bible with the proper understanding of it. Right? It says in the Silver Age of comic books, it says the Black Panther's real name is T'Challa, I guess that's how you say it. It says king and protector of the fictional African nation called Wakanda. Right, and I looked up where Wakanda was on a map. It's by Uganda, Ethiopia, just deep in the heart of Ham. Ham, which is the Hebrew word for hot, the land of the hot, basically. They got it all over here. You go into these maps looking at it, but South Sudan and Oluganda, Uganda, whatever that is. But it's supposed to be Tanzania. It's supposed to be a fictional place, but got you deep in the heart of Africa, man. And them ancient people. You go into the Compact Bible Dictionary, the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, and even the so-called scholars will tell you that when you go into the definition of Ham, it says on page 96, I believe it is. It says the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood or something like that. I forgot, 74. I don't remember which page it's on, but born about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to survive through the flood waters of Noah. Right? It said the youngest son of Noah. It said he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. The Negroes are a separate dark race of people. They're the Israelites. They're one of the tribes of the Israelites. But those dark nations also were the so-called Africans, the Canaanites, the Ethiopians, the what was the other names? I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab it right quick. Bear with me. I can't pull up and get it. So, I'm driving, so lucky. But it was the African nations, and the list of nations that the Canaanites, they named all the nations. Those were straight Africans, man. It said, along with possessing enhanced abilities achieved through ancient Wakandan rituals, T'Challa also relies on his proficiency in science, rigorous physical training, hand-to-hand combat skills, and access of wealth and advanced technology to combat his enemies. And that's what it's trying to teach you. It's not telling you nothing spiritual. It's trying to aim you, Jakes, at being carnal, whether it's with science, rituals, and advancing your flesh. When this thing isn't about that. The real truth about our people, because they'll use a Jake, and the Jake will be multi-layered in activity and in personality, but it won't be. But they'll call him an African. You Jakes just want to belong to something so bad. You Negroes, especially you black folks, just want to be joined on to something so bad that you'll take anybody. Ham is our original enemies. We was fighting off the Philistines and all through the beginning parts of coming into our land, and the Canaanites and so on and so forth. And damn Africans, man, you go over there to Africa, they don't love you over there, man. It ain't because they don't know us. They're not happy to see you because they know we're a separate people. They actually pointed us out to the so-called, them and the Arabs, who y'all want to be also, pointed us out to the so-called white man. And if we let the Moabites, the Asians, because some of y'all want to attribute yourself to Asians, I'm Asiatic, you want to do all of that, but they'll rule over you they're pushing the forward in the affliction just the same as the so-called white man. So they in bed with him too, but ruling over you jakes. All these nations are against you, but you want to join on to them and make peace with them when it's your time to rise up and wake up, man, and rule over them. Anyway, it says, so we got some more images here. Access of wealth got you jakes chasing money, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Got you guys chasing money like that's the answer to everything. If I make my millions, I can get this devil. Build your kingdom in this kingdom type mind state. We got to take it from this devil. We got to take the kingdom from this devil. And we can't take it. We don't have the force or the manpower or the tough spirit to do it. Not even the Black Panthers have it. They're in bed with the so-called white man. That's why they're doing this whole Black Lives Matter, is all tying you right back into to demonizing you as black people, and then they can come against you. You guys just slow, man. Look at this. Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the Defenders, Fantastic Force, Illuminati, Ultimates. See, partnership with Storm. See, they got all of this stuff. This stuff is in here for a reason. All this, if you're in that type of world, you understand that. But you guys can go Google it and look it up and see the origins of the story. I heard the movie was a good action movie, but I know not to put my heart into Esau or telling the truth about this story. And like a brother brought up to me earlier, everybody putting their energy and going see this Black Panther movie, but you didn't go see Birth of a Nation. That was the one telling you who you were. That was the one telling you where the source was at and all the answers was at. And you overlooked it. And you sided with the damn black woman who lied on that man. About him raping them and whoever else. With all kind of women. Because he like white women. Who cares what that man chooses? He can choose whatever kind of woman he wants. But when he don't choose you, look what you do. Y'all won't even go support the movie. Forget about his personal life. Look at the story of Nat Turner in the movie. Huge movie. Monumental movie. And you guys didn't go see it. You're going to go see this. You went and saw Boo Medea and everything else and watch what's going to happen to you. So I'm going to close out, man, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh Shema Shai. But you can read the rest on this and see what, and see what's going on with it. I just want to make a point with it because you guys are quick to go see this movie and feel like you're doing something. I got my dreads and I'm black and I'm proud to be black. I'm wearing dashikis again and I still like white people, but you can do all that. Taco Bell, Illuminati, all of this stuff you think you're waking up from, these people are setting you up for the okie doke, man. So that's why we're over here running into the strong tower in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. That protects us, man. That in the day that Lord willing, we're the men of the Lord, in his elect, we get protected through all of this. So we close out giving all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Yahweh, Barakatah, Yahweh, Barakatah, Yahweh Shai, Hakodash Rakah. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who set the perfect example and rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the house of David, the elect that will receive salvation. Shalom.